make you famous.
Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now, your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!
What's going on, guys? It's the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I'm back with another video, another live stream. And guys, this is nothing less than epic because I am a big wrestling fan, as you guys know. And today we will do the recap for WWE SummerSlam. So it's the biggest party of the summer. And it was last weekend. And on top of that, my guy Big Mike was here. And we got to watch it live and in person. So stay tuned to that video. And it was nothing less than epic. But yeah, I'm happy to say that, well, okay, let me say this. I didn't take account of all the, let's just say this. I don't think I got the most amount of predictions right. And I damn sure hope it's not Mike. But Energy will let us know. And, all right, you know what? I'm just going to grab a chair. And I hope you guys grab a chair. And let's get into it. Now, if you're new to the channel, I'm the Cowboy King of Entertainment. I do 5 types of content: gaming, vlogging, podcast, movie reviews, and product reviews. I've been vlogging my life since 2011. Every birthday, Christmas, Valentine's Day is on this channel. Even my honeymoon in Mexico, swimming with sharks. So check out the channel, find all type of content you like. But this video is going to be epic, because I'm a cowboy. Oh, man. Oh, guys, and I got my brand new hat, courtesy of my guy, Big Mike. We went to Buc-ee's and actually bought this hat. He thought it looked cool. He was like, dude, you can rock it with your personality. So thanks to my guy, Big Mike, that I got my brand new hat. My other hat, funny enough, I was making a video and I jumped. I tried to throw it off my head. It fell in the pool with me. And like the material, it just got all kind of soggy and out of shape. But you know what? This hat is growing on me. I like it. So dare I say, Mike might be right at a lot of things, like predicting wrestling, which that bothers me because he's not a biggest fan of wrestling as I am. So he shouldn't know more than me. He should have predict more than me. But I digress. Anyways, let's get on here. Let me move my phone over here. And the cool thing is these guys are ready to get this show on the road. So bringing in right now none other than my guy. He used to wrestle himself. So his mind is crazy when it comes to wrestling because he's none other than Energy Crisis. Let's go. Bam. Energy.
What's up?
What's up, man? How you
Not
doing?
much. Pretty good. It's,
Okay.
you know,
That's what I like to
well,
hear.
I would say lazy day, but I spent most of the morning running my mom to the doctor. But,
Spend most of the morning what?
running mom to the doctor.
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Today's Thursday.
Yeah.
How's she doing?
She's doing all right.
Okay.
She got a checkup
All right, cool.
Monday, and she'll fill in her doctor with whatever comes of that. So,
Fair enough.
yeah, she's doing all
So,
right.
wow.
And Huntress is trying to fix my laptop right now, see if she can get the camera on the laptop to start working. Because right now I'm
Okay.
using the cell phone.
Oh, okay, got you. I didn't even realize it. Okay, cool. Well, we can see you good.
Oh,
Well, it's time to do this recap. God damn it! But let's bring in none other than my guy who came all the way from New Jersey to come see me this past weekend, so we can watch SummerSlam together and go see Spider-Man: A Brand New Day. He is the man who created none other than one Mike Media. This man is Big Mike. Yo,
What's up, bro?
Big Mike, what's up?
How you?
you sound like you're underwater, Mike.
Yeah. It might be using a different microphone. You know, this thing always got to give us a little bit of razzle and dazzle.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that, let me see. Man, I got super hungry out of nowhere. I got out the shower and I feel so malnutritious, like I'm about to fall down.
Do I sound the same now?
Oh, there you go.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
That's much better.
All right, perfect. What's up, guys? How you guys doing, man? It's good to be back on the show, man. After my wonderful weekend down in Jacksonville, I had a wonderful time.
Yes, sir. Man, we had such a blast. Mike, again, thank you for telling me I should get the hat. So
Yeah. It looks good. I told you, man.
Yes, sir. It's a good thing I didn't listen to Sandy. She's trying to get me to get the other hat. You know.
Leave my girl Sandy alone. She's good.
Hey, I got to hate on her, man. But yeah, good stuff. So guys, SummerSlam has passed, and we have to recap this thing. The crazy thing in my mind, I'm like, I feel like I missed Summer Raw. Like, I know I came home super late, and I tried to watch it that night, but in my mind, I'm like, did I finish it or not? Because I don't know.
Did you see the match between Jacob and Royce Keys?
I
last
guess I
match.
didn't. So they had a. Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. If you saw it, you would definitely remember it.
Okay. Well, I gotta watch it.
And
But
a little something after it too that I was going to ask y'all about, but if you didn't watch it, I'll hold off.
Damn. Okay. Well, you guys ready to get into this?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do
All right,
it.
let's do it. All right,
I got my handy dandy little.
got it. Oh, did you get McNasty's?
No, I didn't. I don't think he ever sent me his.
Oh, you
prediction.
know what's crazy? I don't know. I think he did text me, and I thought I sent it to you. Maybe
No,
I
you
didn't. All right, you want me to text you? No, you're using your phone.
I'm using my phone. Yeah.
I'll read it.
Yeah. And we'll put a
Let me
check on everything that he got right.
Let me put his thing on the screen on the side. All right, so once we go over ours, then I'll say McNasty's. So let's go to night number 1. Let's see. Let me put night number 1 up on the screen.
Huntress is amazing.
Hey, Huntress, what's up?
I got it working.
Nice.
All right. So let's get right into it. We're going that order, right?
Wow.
That we did last time.
So
Okay.
apparently, before we get into that,
Okay.
apparently this laptop has a shutter on the camera.
Oh,
That was the issue the whole time. Apparently, it had a shutter on it.
wow. That's funny. So the
That's
whole
crazy.
time.
I've never seen a laptop with a shutter on the camera. But hey,
Hey, now you can use your phone.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna text this to you.
All right. Put this down. What the hell?
All right, there you go.
There we go. All right, now we're rocking.
Now we are rocking.
All right, and I'll go ahead and fill these into the.
You keep it rocking, baby.
Let's see.
Mike, what's going on? Thanks for popping in.
I'm good, man. Just left the gym. I'm back on my fast as I came back home. I'm on 3 days already. So,
bro,
good.
you trying to do the 100 hours?
Yeah, I'm up to 76 hours right now.
Oh
yeah,
wow, that ain't nothing.
Yeah, I'm good. That's 20.
Yeah. So me and Sandy was talking about it. She was like 100 hours, and then we were like, oh wow, yeah.
Yeah. So you can do it. I mean, you don't have to do it, but it's not.
Yeah, we might do like I said, Wednesdays. We might just do.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
All right, Energy. Whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Take your time, though.
Yeah, I'm plugging the stuff in.
Man, oh man, damn! Why am I like Super B? I did eat cereal for lunch.
See, you're hungry now. You just want to know the
Well.
Oh, okay. All right, that's interesting. All right, cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's do
this.
So, let me actually send this to McNasty. I don't know if he's paying attention. I know he said he was the boss today at work. Oh, Energy, bro. I got messed up messing around last night. You know what happened to me, man?
Tell me you didn't oversleep.
Bro, I overslept. So you know what's crazy? Remember I said I gotta take the recycling out?
Yeah.
I took the recycle. So I was dozing off. We was playing, right?
Uh-huh.
So when we were done, I took the recycling out, and then I guess I went straight to bed. Went right in the bedroom. Went to bed. So I woke up, this morning. Sandy was leaving, and I'm tired, so I lay back down, right? And because she leaves before I got to get up for work, so I wake up and I'm like looking like, where the hell's my phone at? Like I'm looking to see if I dropped my phone. So I grabbed my watch, and I realized, I woke up on my own. It was like 8:20 something. So, and I was supposed to log in at 8:15. You can't be later than 3 minutes. So I jumped up and ran into the room and logged in like 8:27. Now, here's the crazy thing. Remember, my boss was like, "Oh, you should just for your birthday." My boss was like, "Oh, you should just call out." And remember, you can't have more than 3 in 6 months.
Oh, that would have done it,
bro. I would have messed up,
man.
Yeah,
more than 3 calls in 6 months.
Yeah, no, more than what do they call it? Like infractions or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And one day, like I came back from break early, so I was like, let me just go make some tea. And I'm sitting there waiting for the it was so like about to be hot. So I waited like a little bit later, so I clocked in like you know how you get to 3 minutes?
Yeah.
I clocked in like a little bit over the 3 minutes.
Okay.
So technically,
somebody say 3 minutes.
Right, 3 minute warning. So
shout outs to Rosie and Momma.
Yeah, so I might be fired soon, Mike.
Who
again?
No, just saying if I don't. I said again.
No, we ain't gonna go down that road.
Who won yesterday?
That was a termination.
Who won yesterday? Loco.
All right, so let me turn on my. I'm wondering why you guys.
Wait, who won yesterday? Loco?
Huh?
Well,
on the game.
Loco won.
Yeah.
No, no, hold up. Who had?
Yeah,
bro.
Loco had 4 wins.
Yeah, Loco had what? It was a 4 or 5.
No, he had 4, and then me and somebody else had 3. Hold on.
And then me and somebody had 2.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
See.
So Loco won the most. So he's been on a roll.
Who the hell was it?
But it was crazy. My heart, Mike, is that 1v1 championship.
Right.
And I was going against Murder as the runner-up. And I screwed myself and picked the wrong payback, which is like your special or something, right?
Oh, me and Murder had 3 each.
Okay, you and Murder had 3. So I'm like, wait. Oh yeah, so Loco have 5, right?
No, he had 4.
Okay, he had 4. So anyway, oh man, so Murder beat me. Murder made it to him, and he still kept it. So it's kind of cool because this guy, I think he has it for 4 weeks now.
Oh, wow.
So it's like
something like that.
Yeah, so it's like who could get to him, you know? Yeah. But I did win the women's world title with my girl Bianca Belair.
Nice.
You know, and then I won the undisputed title with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So those are 2 matches I won.
Yeah, well, some of your favorites. That's nice.
Yeah, but for as long as Loco's been holding down that 1v1, me and Murder been holding down the women's tag.
Yeah, y'all have. Bro, y'all had the women's tag for a month.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Guys, if you're listening, we're talking about We Wrestle Wednesdays, the wrestling league we do every Wednesday, unless something happened, catastrophic happened, we got to change it. But as crazy as we are, we even played on Christmas when it was a Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
That's dedication.
Anyways, just nothing going on.
So let's start with the first match, which was the 6-woman tag team match. And I must be psychic. Yeah. I must be psychic. Let me say it again. I must be psychic.
Hold up.
Okay.
Do we want to go in order that they actually ran? Because the
let's
first
do
match,
it.
The first
yeah,
match
let's do it.
was,
Okay, let's do it.
Io
Let's
Sky versus Liv Morgan.
Okay, let's go in order they ran.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep track though.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, so we'll come back to that. So Women's World Championship, Io Sky versus Liv Morgan. I didn't see it coming. I thought, you know what? Maybe this was time to have a push with Io. And but it was a good match. I love the counter at the end. I love I thought it was a good match. Thought they did their thing. I think, Io and her don't have the greatest chemistry. Io could have definitely did a lot more. Io's amazing in the ring, as you always say, Energy and Mike.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought it was a decent match. And I wasn't mad at the finish, especially what happened on Raw the next day. So, but that's all I'll say. Okay. What about you, Energy?
So some things are happening in the women's division, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I figured this was about the way it was going to go because, like I said, if you would have asked me 2 weeks ago, I would have said Raquel was going to interfere and cost Liv the belt. Mm-hmm. But with everything that happened on Raw last week with Raquel beating Sol Ruca,
right,
that kind of blew them plans up. So yeah, I mean, I'm happy for Liv. I'm happy for Io. They threw a hell of a match, a hell of a way to start the show.
Mm-hmm.
But like you said, as always, Io Sky, she can work with anybody, chemistry or not. She's going to make shit happen. Liv's going to make stuff happen. It was good, solid match.
Yeah, I don't think. I thought I liked the finish in the match for Liv. I mean, I think it was good that Liv did show that she's skillful as well.
Right.
Even though I had a little bit of Judgment Day shenanigans, but still, it was kind of a clean finish where she countered the first Oblivion, but then she came back with the second one. So that was pretty dope. Like you said, I don't think Io went crazy in this match. It was a regular Io match. I think she saved that for other matches or whatever like that. It was pretty clear she was going to lose, but still, she always going to put on a good match no matter what. And, like I said, I think she needed to win for it to be her first title defense, Liv. So it was good.
It's funny. Y'all guys kept saying it, and I really didn't. My brain didn't compute that. Wow, that was the first time she defended.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I probably should have thought more about that.
Yeah, she won it. She won it at Mania and finally got around. Well, because they were supposed to keep the feud going with Stephanie, but she got hurt.
Right.
So they were just kind of plug and play and Liv wherever the hell they could. And they plugged.
You know what was weird because she was still wrestling, but wasn't defending the title.
Yeah, they plugged her into the Point of the Ring tournament. I mean, but Becky nailed it on Raw. It's been 10 months since you defended that damn thing. You've been reduced to nothing but a glorified valet.
Man, that is true though.
I'm not a big fan of Becky, but she lit Liv up.
So Energy, tell us the scores.
Me and Big Mike, we got it right. So that's.
And what about McNasty?
And McNasty, nope, no. He guessed Io with you.
All right.
Yeah, it's 1-1 for me and Mike.
Let me tell you, it was great when I was getting stuff right, watching his face.
Yes. Yes. Literally, he's sitting there and I'm sitting here and he's just looking at me like another one. I'm like.
So, yeah, we'll get to that at the end of night one. Yeah. We'll go ahead and yeah.
So what's the next one?
The next one was the six-man tag between the Bloodline versus LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys.
Okay, again, I got this wrong, but
Hmm.
yeah, I thought because Roman's trying to be a goody two shoe, that his team would still look a little strong as well. But I think the best thing coming out of this is Solo, and I
Yeah.
think they
He's
better
funny
be
as hell.
careful because he might be. You know how fans. So being a fan favorite is a big deal,
Mhm.
right? We know if you could sell merchandise, we know if the fans get behind you, you know, so and even if you probably don't deserve the spot, Jay Uso, you know, you might get that push. And that's the cool thing about wrestling because it's unpredictable. You don't have to be the best guy in the ring. You don't have to be the best guy on the mic. But the fans sometimes can push you, you know, and break past what the company didn't want you to do, like Kofi Kingston, Daniel Bryan, you know. So a couple people. So yeah, but it was still a good match. They had some good spots where they was running all around in the ring. Somebody had they did they move, they did they move, they did they move. So and we talked about it last night.
Yeah,
That goddamn BTF.
man, the
Yo.
BFT
BFT. I said,
straight
yeah.
on his dome. Jay
Damn, that
sold
was
the shit out of that move.
yes, he did. So that was cool. But yeah, that's what I got to say about that match.
And me and Murder also talked about it last night with Solo doing the run it back gimmick with
Oh yeah.
with pissing Jay off. That was brilliant. you couldn't have asked for anything like that's. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Solo Sikoa has he's got it. You know, like yeah, in NXT he was the street fighter, the street champ,
Right.
whatever. But this little niche that he's found right now, he knows how to lean into the comedy without getting too silly, like too over the top silly,
Right.
like a Danhausen or anybody like a Doink the Clown or something.
Right.
But yeah, he's got it. Like he throws just the right amount of comedy to be. he's the ultimate troll, man. I love Soul.
Pew pew.
Pew, pew, pew. Yes, that was a great match.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. It was a good match. Everybody had their spots. I felt like Solo, of course, like we watched it. Solo was so good. It was on the little Jacob shake or whatever like that was good too.
Oh man.
yeah, that little shake. It was so good. And you know, I thought that, of course, LA Knight getting the pin was the right call.
And correct me if I'm wrong. Did somebody not call last week that LA Knight would pin Jey Uso?
Possibly.
Yeah, run it back. I know I did.
Run it back. Nice. So yeah, that's my thoughts on it.
Yeah.
All right, so give us the score, Energy.
Same as match one. Cowboy and McNasty both got it wrong. Me and Mike both got it right. So 2-2 for us, and y'all are still goose eggs.
Goose eggs. All right, what's next?
Next, match number three was Gunther versus Nick Aldis.
All right, I mean, come on, let's keep
we
it real.
all got this right, but
yeah, I mean,
No,
yeah, it was,
no,
you know,
we all-
it was a decent match. It just was for me. I knew what should have happened, but I guess it'd be nice if after the fact he wanted to continue to be a wrestler. Doesn't look like that's going to be the case, but it was a good match. You know, I felt like the Pat McAfee match was better though, because it was like Nick actually is in better shape than Gunther, right?
Yeah,
and I feel like Gunther beat him up more than I would have wanted him. It's a hard thing because Gunther's Gunther. So he had to win. But at the same time, I feel like Nick didn't make me want to see him more. That's the only for me. Now I know, Energy, you've been watching him before, so you got a certain thing connected to him. But I wanted, for some reason, I was like, oh, I can't wait for this. This is one of my most anticipated matches because I thought I was going to be like, I want him to be a wrestler. But when it was said and done, I was like, all right, that's cool. And him being the GM again, it's kind of annoying because I feel like he probably should wrestle, especially when we looked it up, bro. I didn't realize he was only 39.
Yeah.
I'm like, me and Sandy, I looked it up. I'm like, he's only 39?
Yeah.
Like, what?
He's younger than Finn Balor by like.
He's younger than everybody.
Yeah.
He's younger than all the top stars.
Yeah.
So and he's in great shape. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, the match, I was like, it was a good match, but I didn't care to see more of him. But I thought I would. I thought I was gonna be like, oh my God, please let him wrestle. And I felt that the not to bring up the Pat McAfee match, but I felt because you just knew Gunther would kill him, he fought. So it was like you had those moments like, oh my God, is Pat gonna do it? Is Pat gonna do it? Whereas this, you just felt like he in such good shape, but it's like, bro, you're not gonna let him beat Gunther. After Gunther retired all these people. So it was a good match, but for some, it let me down just a little bit in a weird way.
So for me, I'm gonna have to disagree with you a little bit, just because I'm a fan of that old school style,
Right.
and these two brought that. They were smash mouth, they were snug with their strikes, and Nick's strikes looked really good. A couple of punches and clotheslines that he threw that I was really really happy with. The fact that he hasn't been in the ring for 3 years, though, that you could kind of tell at the beginning of the match. He seemed a little bit rushed, just like they had
Yeah,
to
he
slow
seemed, he
down.
seemed winded too.
Well,
I thought when Gunther got out the ring and was out there for a little bit, he was in the ring, he was holding his waist like that. He was breathing a little heavy, so I wondered, like, oh, was Gunther doing that to let him
No.
catch his breath? But when he came in, he was just going fast. I was like, oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, it doesn't matter how good your cardio is. Being in that ring, like it's easy to get blown up within the first 45 seconds of the match.
Right.
I've had it happen to me a couple of times, but it's just one of the things. Once you get into it, you get settled in, and things start clicking. But you can call it cookie cutter. You can call it like your basic WWE match, but it was kind of what it needed to be. It was a showcase for Nick, and Gunther got the win. But I was happy too to see the crowd showing Nick the respect, because apparently they appreciated that old school style too. So
yeah,
big ups to that Minnesota crowd.
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was definitely an old school match, slow paced. Two big guys. Nick is in great shape. I wish he did still wrestle, like you said, because again, he's younger than most of the stars out there. But it was good to have, his Mickey James come out and the family and everything like that at the end of the match. I feel like he just wanted to have his one WWE match. He really was done or whatever, and that's fine. It's good he stays in great shape. And I thought Gunther was a good kind of dancing partner for him. So for Gunther, they got to figure out where he goes from here. At this point, I mean, he came out the next night, but still, we'll get to that. But yeah, it was a good match.
Them two really did complement each other.
They did, yeah.
And what's the score on this one, Energy?
See, I got that one wrong, but everybody else got it right. So you and McNasty finally get on the board, but Mike's pulling away with 3 right there.
You know what's crazy, Energy? Who in their right mind would choose Nick Aldis to beat Gunther? Can you explain that for me?
But honestly, I mean, I believe them two could have made it a believable match, and there's a way that could have been done where it made sense for Nick to win.
You don't think if Nick
I didn't anticipate what was happening the next night. So if I'd have known anything about that, then that might have influenced.
Yeah, but even if that never happened, you didn't think Gunther losing to the GM would have looked bad for him retiring Cena, AJ Styles, and Goldberg?
No, because the GM's got to be able to go, right?
But that storyline can't be bigger than
him retiring all those people. Like, it has to. At some point, it has to be used to build something, right?
Not this soon. Okay, anyway, I was just curious.
I mean, they've rushed things before. They've drugged things on too long before. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them, I guess is my thought.
Listen, all I'm saying is, you retired Bill Goldberg, the Unseen 17, and AJ Styles, and in the same, like, less than a year later.
You do realize when Nick Aldis had the he beat Cody Rhodes to win the NWA title, and he defended it successfly against people like Jeff Hardy, AJ Styles.
Never seen it.
Yeah, AJ Styles was on that list of people he beat to retain. Like,
yeah, never heard of that. Never seen it. Nope,
that's because you're a WWE.
I am, and so then, and therefore, this was
you're a WWE casual, not a real wrestling fan.
Anyway, so so what's next, Energy?
Number 4, who we got? That's the 6-woman tag. Fatal Influence versus the Bella Twins and Paige.
Now, call me psychic, but I thought this was going to happen a while ago. I said, Nikki's going to come back and they're going to beat Paige up. And I thought it was going to happen when they was tag team champs. And they're going to keep the tag team titles. When it didn't happen and they lost, I said, Nikki's going to come back and they're going to beat Paige up. I called it.
I thought they'd wait till Raw.
Huh?
I thought they'd wait till like Raw or SmackDown to do that.
So, but yeah, I mean, that was, now, Andrew, who won this match?
Oh, as us?
No, who won the match?
Oh, Fatal Influence.
Oh, damn, that's crazy. So I thought Fatal Influence was going to win because they just won the tag team championships and like they should get a little run. They're the bad guys. What the hell it look like having Brie and whatchamacallit still beat them, and it's not even for the titles or rematch or anything. So made sense to me. So continue, Energy, your turn.
And I will say too, I've never been a huge fan of the Bellas. They've always kind of irritated me, but
Okay.
I do want to send a shout out to Brie Bella for a speedy recovery, because the spot they did where she was leaning against the stairs and JC Jane hit her with the cannonball, it actually broke Brie's shoulder blade. So
apparently she does need surgery though, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, that's a good thing. She's still going to be out for a good number of weeks and months and rehabbing and recovering, and a broken shoulder blade. I can't imagine that's very comfortable at all to sleep on.
Right.
But she finished the damn match, so yeah, big ups there. Way to push through, and I hope you recover soon, Brie. Other than that, I mean, the match, I think it was a good little showcase for Fatal Influence. Like you said, they just won the tag team titles. It's time to start kind of pushing them a little bit. I still don't get why they have them on the same show as Jade and the Baddies. Running two heel factions at once is kind of tricky. But hopefully they can get that figured out.
You know it's hard though, but if they was on Monday Night Raw, they'd be on there with the Judgment Day. So
yeah. And all the 3 factions, and none of them are babyface.
So, Mike.
Oh, the match. I'm sorry. Yeah, I thought that it was what was supposed to happen. Fatal Influence. They got a lot of momentum. They got tag team championships. JC Jane, who I think going to be one of the best heels women going around. They needed to win. I think beforehand. I think Brie or somebody won before that. Beat one of them, like Fallon Henley or somebody, whatever. But so they needed to win.
Oh, Laney Reed, yeah,
that's what it was. Yeah. Also thought that I mean, you kept saying it too the whole night. So you're right about the heel turn, about the turn on Paige. So we'll see what Paige goes from here. But overall, it played like it was supposed to play out.
You know what sucked though? What didn't play out like it should play out was Brie and Nikki didn't get a chance to really stomp her out because Brie was like this the whole time.
Yeah.
So that sucks. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, so if she didn't come out and attack her and Brie got injured, then at least could have been them two.
Yeah, that's true.
But so now we can go straight into a 1-on-1.
You got to wonder too how that injury changed the finish of the match, because I don't really remember the finish all too well.
It was always going to be a Nikki hot tag, apparently.
Yeah.
I don't know, and I don't know. I don't know
it almost feels like they called the match a little bit short because of it.
It could be,
but you could definitely tell there was some audibles called.
Yeah. Well, it was a point in time where they were, I think it was Lady Reed ran past her and made sure she didn't hit Brie, and Brie just kind of like twist her arm and she like flew out the ring as a counter. Yeah,
we watched that. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing real safe. Yeah,
It almost reminds me of whenever Kevin Nash was charging the corner during one match, and I think he ended up tearing his quad. And Bubba Ray Dudley was on the opposite team, and immediately when Nash went down, Bubba like covered him up he jumped down to the outside of the ring and like covered him up and like basically acted as a shield so nobody else would hit him, because he saw right away that he was hurt.
Yeah. That's cool, man.
It's
so crazy because I don't want to take too much time. But Energy, you ever have a situation like that where you saw something happen and you jumped in to stop it, or somebody say anything for you?
No, luckily enough, during my matches, nobody was ever seriously injured. But early on, I'd maybe been wrestling for about 6 or 8 months, and we did have a 400-pound guy went into the ring against this. We called him Lord Humongous,
Mhm.
and Lord Humongous shot him into the ropes. He gave him a big boot and was going to give him the Hogan leg drop, but when he gave him the big boot, big dude, he ended up trying to bump, and his foot got caught on the mat, and it snapped his leg.
Oh,
Yeah, we heard it all the way in the back. It sounded like a broomstick clapping the floor.
damn.
And one of the guys that was out there came to the back and he was like, "Hey, homeboy just broke the shit out of his leg."
Damn.
So
What? I'm sorry. What was your finisher, Energy?
I called it the overcharge. It was kind of like John Morrison's Moonlight Delight, but I was running when I did it,
Oh, okay.
and I hit it a couple of times out of like a whisper in the wind. That was kind of cool looking.
Energy Crisis. Mike,
Yeah.
when I interviewed Energy, we actually put videos of his wrestling. You should check out that stream.
Yeah, I gotta go find. I gotta send me the link if you got
Yeah,
it.
I sent you. It was dope. Yeah,
All
he
right.
had a couple.
Yeah, there's still a few matches on YouTube. They're like 18 years old now. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's crazy. Energy Crisis. How about that? All right. So, what's the points on that one? Energy. What are we looking like?
Ooh, so you and McNasty finally caught up with me, but
I was wrong.
Mike's still 1 point ahead of all of us.
Is he now? Wasn't he just wrong?
I think. Yeah, he was just wrong on that one. But
But I thought the one before that. Yeah, I'm trying to think.
The one before that, him and you were both right.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. All right, cool. So Mike is.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Mike only got one wrong on night one.
That's what I did.
All right. Well, we ain't even done yet. All right.
And it was that one. Damn it.
All right. So next we got
Next was
Cody and
WWE title match between Cody and CM.
Well, this was shocking to me because I was like, wait, are we missing the match? Remember, Mike? We was like, we missing the match, and we didn't realize. Oh, Brock and it was going on last.
Yeah.
And then we were like, wait, what? Like maybe remember Mike? You was like, maybe it was in the beginning. I was like, no, we started in the beginning.
Yeah, I was confused. Yeah.
Yeah, we was real confused.
This one kind of caught me off guard too.
Can't believe. Energy. I took Mike to Buc-ee's that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I bought some slippers.
Nice. You had to get
And
the
then-
beaver slippers. Yeah. Did you get the beaver nuggets?
Yeah, I had them too.
Somebody had to get beaver nuggets. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I still have some at home.
Yeah.
From my last time. But Mike put me on to something. I will be getting that burrito now.
Yeah, the brisket burrito.
Yeah, I will be getting the burrito. Well, I'll see if
on the
I won't pull pork, but
yeah. Oh, that brisket is fire.
yeah, we were talking about that, Mike. We was like, damn. So yeah.
Yeah.
So he deviated and got the brisket on the the burrito. We was like, oh.
Yeah, when you go into Buc-ee's and you hear fresh brisket on
the board.
Yeah. Now we're talking.
And I had those hot nuts. Those were good too.
Oh yeah.
Yes, the nuts. Yep. Yeah, I was just eating some. I just finished mine today.
Oh yeah.
So, have you ever seen an entire wall of beef jerky?
Yeah, that was crazy too. Did Sandy get some of that, right? Right?
Yeah, she did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And absolutely cleanest bathrooms I've ever been in. Shout out to Buc-ee's, man. Way to take care of y'all's business, man. As many people are in there, y'all keep them bathrooms looking spotless.
And that's where you got the hat at too. Don't forget.
Yeah, I got the hat there.
And what's odd enough, I have never seen anybody actually in there cleaning the bathrooms, but I have never seen a messy Buc-ee's bathroom. It's crazy.
You know what's funny? I should go there for lunch on Saturday and get that burrito.
You should. It's a good burrito, bro.
Yeah. Hopefully, there's no traffic.
Yeah, let me know what you think about it after you have it.
Oh, I know I'm gonna like it, and you especially when it got rice in it.
Yep,
I'm gonna like it. I know I love rice. But all right, so
back to Punk and Cody.
Back to Punk and Cody.
They got hijacked by a beaver.
It definitely did. The beaver. You know what? Listen, it went down kind of as I thought. Well, no, actually, it didn't go down as I thought. Now I think about how the finish went. I did not see Randy Orton coming out. I think they was having a good back and forth, but I think their feud for me bothered me because they were trying too hard. I feel like they came out slapping each other like you guys don't dislike each other. You're trying hard to make us get into this match, but I feel like it should have been more like who's better. They should have more been like who's the better wrestler and went on that angle. Because us trying to believe Cody's like, I never really liked you. If you don't stop it. So I feel like they were trying real hard, slap, push, whatever, shove, like. But anyway, it was a decent match. You know, them doing what they could do. You know, they had some good spots in it. They had some good stealing each other moves. And Randy comes out, and I did not see that at all. So that
like the little wink.
Yeah, that caught me. I didn't.
The wink was great. Yeah, I'm going to agree with you on this one. The build up to this one, it was like CM Punk said it best. Like you can't just have a match between two guys that just want to compete with each other, can you? Like you've got to like, everybody's got to hate you. You got to play, but it did seem a little like forced.
Yeah. Yes, that's the word. Yes.
Yeah. I think they're leaning into a Cody heel turn and kind of slow burning it. I don't know where that's going to go or what direction that's going to take with Randy getting involved or where Punk goes from here. But yeah, I mean, we shall see what the future holds because Oba still never said who he's going after.
Right.
He just said that he was coming for everybody.
So to me, you're right. It was a bad feud. I don't think the two have great chemistry in the ring either. You know what I mean? I just think that it was only okay. I'm happy Randy. I called Randy though. I called him while I was happy. I said Randy's coming back. So that's what I said. But I'm happy to see Randy back. I think Randy is the heel. He's been showing he's the heel. It's another heel move for him. So I think Cody will still be face for a while. I don't know how long he'll be heel, but I think Cody and Randy slide into like a little maybe like a 2 or 3 match feud, which is fine. Right. Of course, we already know, but we'll speak about it later on. Who's going to fight CM Punk now? We'll wait about that for our night 2 stuff or whatever like that. And I think that SmackDown is stacked though, bro. You got Randy, Cody. We'll talk about it later on. Yeah.
Oh no, we do got KO coming in now.
Yeah,
he just hit the number 1 contender. Yeah.
Right, Punk. SmackDown is stacked as hell. I don't see Oba going over. I think Oba going to stick to Raw and the whole Roman thing. So, but yeah, as far as this match is concerned, it was. I'm kind of. It made. I understand why they put it where they put it because Brock. Now knowing more about Brock, his last match, putting over, it made a lot of sense to me. We were surprised, of course, watching it, but it makes a lot of sense. So
it makes sense. Yep, it makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what would be cool is if we always talk about like how does Cody turn bad, right? It'd be really cool is if Cody and Randy have a really good long feud, and the end of the feud end up turning Cody bad, and it's Cody and Orton together. Kind of like remember when Triple H and Rock teamed up?
Right.
They was beating the hell out of everybody. So that would be.
I don't know. The fans were cheering pretty hard for Randy. It's like he's almost one of those guys this late in his career. It's damn near impossible to hate him.
I mean, I'm sure they were excited to see him come back, but I think it'd be. Trust me, Randy can get you to not like him. Randy's a great heel.
Well, like, he can, but even when he turned heel on Cody, like the fans were still like cheering for him to kill Cody.
Yeah, because it was Cody. But if they both are bad, yeah, I don't know. But we'll see.
I'm still waiting for the. I feel like they're going to do like an old guard versus new blood kind of thing. They're going to have like Sami Zayn and LA Knight and a few of the others lead this crop of newer guys up to challenge the
they're old
the same 4 faces. You know, they are old, but they're still like what's the word I'm looking for? Like Sammy just won his first title and it only lasted 9 days. LA Knight is still like and they've both been kind of the voice of we've been held down, like, you know, people like you were holding us back and blah blah blah.
Right.
Like
I think
LA Knight said it to Roman.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
I think the younger guys like that.
They actually have been.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if they did have like a feud, right? They had like a bunch of the guys skipped over versus the top guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Almost like if they did it, they could do it right, but
you know what it would be? You know what it would be?
You botched it as like crazy with the whole new blood angle.
You know what it would be? It would be Team Sammy versus Team Kevin Owens, because Kevin definitely won the belt a bunch of times, and Sandy has not. That would be crazy.
I think it would actually be a cross-show thing. It would be a company-wide effort.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's get to the last match of the night 1, Hell in a Cell. I'll be honest with you. I was dozing off. I really need to watch that match back. I mean, I seen like the spots, but I was starting to doze off a little bit, and I would be like, it'd be boom, or like whoa. So I, seeing what was happening, but I didn't. I feel like I didn't watch how the match went from beginning to end, like how it flowed and thing. I just seen.
Yeah.
I almost feel like I just watched a YouTube video that showed the spots and not the chemistry of the match going together. But I mean, listen, is Brock really retired? Like I don't know if that's the thing, but I think he made it sound like, look, you are the guy. That was great when he walked back in, got in the ring. And I think as long as Oba could not get injured, I think he's good on the mic where he says just enough. He don't overdo it. He don't, like, for instance, LA Knight is great on the mic, but sometimes he's just keep ad-libbing and adding extra. He start to fumble just a little bit, but he's great. I feel like Ober's so precise and keep it short and just sharp, right? So if you can keep Oba being this big guy, not get injured, just stick to his move sets, maybe add a little here and there, dude, you might have something really good on your hands, and especially with Brock giving him that rub. So I think it was great. My only gripe, and me and Energy talked about this last night on We Wrestle Wednesday, my only gripe is I feel Oba messed up the spot. I feel he was definitely supposed to hit him with the fall from heaven or fall from grace, right? On the wood. And I feel like you've seen Brock look like trying to make sure, like, oh, are you gonna did I land? And it's like, damn, you didn't make me land, right?
Yeah.
So that's my only part that I feel like, damn, I wish that would happen. But Energy take was he felt that no, Oba was protecting him by not landing on there. And I just felt like
I feel like that was an Oba Femi in the moment decision. He just didn't feel comfortable like power bombing his mentor on bare 2x4s. But yeah, Oba's no wasted words, no wasted movements. He's definitely had some damn good teachers, and the sky's the limit with him. But yeah, I think the match flowed together actually really good. It was exactly what you want to see, as Big E would say, big meaty men slapping man meat. But yeah, them two, it was brutal enough, but I can't shake the feeling that Oba was supposed to powerbomb him on the bare boards, but he didn't, just to protect him. Like, it was just one of them things in the moment. He was like, I don't feel comfortable with it.
Yeah, I think he missed the spot. I think it was in the
spot
moment.
too.
I don't think it was a mistake.
And he didn't realize, like, oh, damn, I messed up. I was supposed to put it. Because I was hoping he would have just picked him up and did it again to make sure he landed on there. Because I feel like it was a wasted moment. I feel like that was the plot device where it was like, this would be the thing that make Brock can't kick out.
Yeah,
right.
I don't think it was a mistake, though, because, I mean, you could see him turn. Like, he knew where the boards were, and he turned to drop Brock in the ring.
I don't know, Energy.
I don't think Oba has enough gusto to make calls that they're already calling. When they already
are you going to tell him not to do it?
If I'm Triple H, yes, you're fired. What are you talking about? Yeah,
I
don't think Oba has enough calls to say, if they already wrote the match out and they planned it with the agent, he's too young and thing to say, I'm going to audible.
You would be surprised. You would be surprised how much agency they give some of these guys.
Brock wants it, though. Brock's bigger than all of them. Brock's the one who said, I want to be the main event. He can't go. Oba will never go over Brock. He can't. So was
that a Brock decision?
Yes. Brock wanted it. That's why he looked that way.
Yeah, I can tell.
No, I'm talking about that match being the main event.
Yes, that too. Brock, he said it wouldn't be the main event. Oh, no.
I mean, it makes sense.
I think it was just a case of everybody was wanting to see that match more than they wanted to see Cody and CM Punk.
No, I don't think so. I feel like you had the WWE world champion, the WWE champion against Cody Rhodes and the CM Punk. Like, you would think that could have been the end of night right?
Look back
so for them to jump over there, it makes sense. That
look back at what Triple H said building into Mania this year, though. He was like, every match on the card has the potential to be the main event. Whoever is willing to work hard enough and get the fans into it, like
listen.
Hey,
listen, I can tell you this.
I've
been watching wrestling.
Look what happened. It just
happened. I can tell you this. I've been a WWE fan long enough, not jaded by any other promotions. I've been a WWE fan long enough to tell you nobody's going over Roman Reigns. I can tell you that.
Well, no.
So Triple H can say all he wants, but at the end of the day,
correct me if I'm wrong,
main event or something
did
supposed
Roman
to be big.
Not open the show?
Huh?
Wasn't there a pay-per-view last year where Roman actually opened?
Which one was that?
It might have been Mania. Fuck, I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't
Anyway,
remember.
I
Anthony,
remember.
to
I
your
remember very vividly a pay per view where Roman Reigns was actually the first match on the card.
to your point.
It might have been before the Bloodline storyline.
No, because I wasn't watching.
We gotta look that
way
up. I
back
don't
then.
believe that. But Brock
Mhm.
came on Pat McAfee the next day, and he like, no, I'm done. I came back for these last for Oba, but he's pretty much done. So I think he is done. I think he goes to the Hall of Fame actually this upcoming no round and stuff like that. So
Yeah. So I mean, it made sense for it to be the main event, right? It's in Minnesota. Let the fireworks go off. Give him a super rub. Let put the rocket on Oba. This is done. So the only thing that was wrong was him not hitting the goddamn thing. That would have been dope. But it'd be like Brock did it, and it like backfired on him. He ripped it open, and then that's the only thing that could keep the beast down. You know what I mean? And
But again, when I trained my guys all the time and from the indies all the way up to WWE, it gets drilled into your head. If you don't feel comfortable doing something, then say something or like.
Well, he'll feel comfortable. That's there, but that's still a botch.
Yeah.
That means you're not comfortable, but Brock's okay with it.
Yeah, but it's not a botch. A botch is a mistake. That's him making a conscious decision not to drop him on
energy. I'm willing to bet so much he just made a mistake and didn't.
Me too. I think he missed it.
He hit him with the move.
I'd be really interested to see an Oba Femi.
Because listen, you remember you honed in on last week's psychology of the match, bro. Yeah. That ruined the psychology of the match. Like it was perfect. Brock was the one to rip open the thing, and power drive him on there.
Not
like
if you know they're going to have each other raise and if you're going to have them raise each other's hands and show each other respect after the match.
But they didn't know that. That was a Brock call too. That came out twice.
The finish of the match was Oba showing Brock enough respect not to do something that's going to like potentially damage.
Bro, Brock Lesnar's big as hell. That's not going to hurt him. He could have picked Brock up and threw him. Did that whole thing?
Because Brock don't feel pain. Brock can't get injured. Okay.
Anyway,
let me get my thoughts on the match. I haven't did my thoughts on the match yet. Besides the ending part.
Go ahead, Mike.
I know you. I saw you dozing off too over there, so I figured you weren't getting it. But it's funny because night 2, Sandy was dozing off towards the end, so it was funny. But I was underwhelmed. I was happy with the end result.
Right.
Brock is giving all his flowers. One of the best combat athletes of all time. It's funny how much people talk about Brock, the last like 10 or 12 years, and him being the beast and what he's been doing. I still contend that Brock from 2002, 2004, that's the best athlete, supreme being I've ever seen in my life. And whatnot. Like even as big as Oba is now, there's nobody messing with Brock from when he first came in WWE because he was fast, agile, strong as hell. It's ridiculous, whatever like that. So
and he took two of the nastiest one of the nastiest chair shots I've ever seen in my life when Jeff Hardy hit him in the face with the back of the chair. And then Matt followed it up with another chair shot. That was disgusting.
Like to me, like when he was putting Big Show in F5s, like it was with ease or whatever like that. It was amazing to me back then. But to me, the belly-to-belly suplex overhead with Mark Henry is the most impressive thing I've ever seen in my life. It's crazy. But beyond that, they didn't use the cell enough for me in this match, or use the Hell in a Cell process. There was no blood, obviously. I think they might have used just the stairs maybe once and whatnot. They didn't really use a lot of weaponry. Like for it to be, I thought it could have been more maybe a no DQ street fight than a Hell in the Cell because they didn't really use the cell at all. So, but beyond that, it was still had excitement towards the end. It was what it was supposed to be, and now Oba can move on and have his career.
So Mike, I want to counter that. I think that era of Brock was dope, but I think when Brock left and came back. And like before he beat the Undertaker, when he was a beast, when he had that feud with Triple H, and remember Triple H, he had Triple H. I'm trying to think. He had a great match with Triple H and John Cena. When he came back, it was like he was like unstoppable, couldn't be beat. And I think when John Cena beat him, he had to wrap the chain around his fist and then hit him and picked him up and dumped him on the steel steps. That Brock Lesnar that went into beating the Undertaker, he was scary. And he went on a crazy run when he beat the Undertaker streak, just like tearing people up. So I think there's so many great spots of Brock Lesnar's career. I do get annoyed when they say he was the youngest WWE champion. I'm like, Randy Orton, stop it. Randy Orton.
So,
but
Well,
so
he
for-
was the
so-
youngest at the time. No.
he
wasn't.
was
Yeah.
at that time, but then Randy Orton.
yeah, he was at that time. But then,
But for me, that Brock you're talking about was a beast. It reminds me of like the old but now, just like a pure beast.
yes,
You know how old but no self stuff like that. The Brock I'm talking about was fast as hell. He was agile.
yes, he was.
He wasn't just
The Brock you talking about had a Iron Man match with Kurt Angle.
right. Like,
Yeah.
that's a good match. Like I was like, bro, you can't be that big and that fast. It doesn't make any
Yeah.
sense to me. And whatnot. And remember, like you remember when he used to jump from the ring to the
Yeah.
to the thing. He don't do that no more. You gotta be
Yeah,
agile.
honestly, in all of my wrestling, I don't think I've ever seen somebody else Brock's size and his speed plus Brock's shape. I never seen nobody
Yeah.
Brock's like he's so wide, like he's definitely a specimen, man. And remember, UFC had the biggest gloves ever.
Yeah, he just
Like-
he just
Yeah.
like you said, he was able to have an actual like several matches with wrestling with Kurt Angle, not about
Yes.
strong
And
or be like actual.
Dana
good wrestling
White
matches.
mentioned that he was like, people don't just come over the WWE from the WWE and win the UFC heavyweight
Yep.
championship, but
Yeah,
people need to remember when Brock was an NCAA All-American, there's only one person that beat him in an amateur match, and that was Kurt Angle.
yeah.
So,
Yeah,
I mean,
he's good, so. But as far as the match concerned, this one, like I said, I just wish they would have used the cell
Right.
more, only because they got the concept there. So you go ahead a concept, they use it. That's it.
Right. Okay.
What's the
So
challenge?
guys, night one, listen. Again, I'm a WWE fan. I'm sure AEW have greater matches, but for me, I know some people was like, "Oh, night one was trash," this and that. I enjoyed the show. I enjoyed it. I would have liked Nick Aldis' match to be better for me. Let me see. Maybe I didn't care too much about Liv's. I did think the cool thing in Liv's match was I love that Io did the Oblivion to her.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
cool. I was like, oh, so that was cool. Those are only two. I enjoyed night one. I think I didn't really care about the Cody Rhodes match, but when Randy came out, it put the icing on the cake. I was like, okay, cool, you kept it for me. Brock's match is what it is, but I felt it annoyed me that he didn't land on the wood, but it meant so much for him. Final match, main event SummerSlam, and his final match, like it's better than him just losing to Gunther, being another person get retired. Remember we all thought he would lose to Gunther at SummerSlam in Minnesota, but this was cool that he lost but gave somebody like one of the highest praise, So I hope Oba holds up to it, right? And I think him coming to Raw the next day wearing the daishiki was a little weird, but it is what it is, But
why? He's African.
I know, but still, I was just like, that ain't it. So, but it looked even weird when he did the whole stance and the light goes through and it made his body look super tiny and like the silhouette. It was just a weird thing. But anyways, I still enjoyed SummerSlam night one. So I just want to say my overall, I did enjoy it. It still was enjoyable to me. Wasn't the best pay-per-view, but it definitely wasn't the worst pay-per-view. So if you want to say that.
So for night one, I ended up batting 500. I got 3 out of 6. You and McNasty both hit 4 out of 6, and then Big Mike only got 1 wrong. He ended up with 5 points on the night.
Nice. He's cheating somehow, but I'll figure it out. All right, night number 2. Energy. Which one are we starting with again?
Actually started off with the number 1 contender match, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor.
Where you almost spoiled it for us, or tried to, I should say.
Yeah, man, energy, bro, energy. I see your text.
I was watching and I saw he brings Gunther out, and I was
Right.
like, what the hell is going on here?
Well, no, he brought
just
out,
bringing one person.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, what the hell's going on? And then KO's music hits, and I'm like,
And you know what's crazy?
I immediately texted you, holy shit.
So what's crazy is I was like, all right, Energy text me. I tried not to read the rest of his thing, and Sandy was like, Energy asked me to record you guys. So we thought when Finn came out, Sammy came out, we was like, man, ain't nothing special about this.
Yeah, you got up and went to the
They all
kitchen.
came out. We was like, we was like, oh wait, hold up. And then we was like, this is some. I was mad because I was like, come on, bro, like you adding Gunther to the match. This is some BS. And then Owens came out. I was like, oh. So we were like, okay, now we see what energy. Mike was like, now we see what energy was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But he
when,
was
when I
saying-
texted you, holy shit, I was watching KO like make his way to the ring, and Sam, like my face, it mirrored Sammy's, just
Right.
like what the fuck's going on?
But I will say it still bothered me. It bothered me. It bothered me. It bothered me. It bothered me. I really wanted either Sammy or Finn. And the fact that neither one of them even got it, I was like, this is
Honestly, I
something.
would have been happy with either one of them winning that match.
Me too. But the match was good. You know, listen, at the end of the day, you threw in Kevin Owens and you threw in Gunther. Kevin Owens was hitting some stunners like left and right. It was cool.
And swantons and God.
Yeah, dude, it was a cannonball. It was a good match. And
I think he hit a swanton to the outside, landed on his feet.
I definitely enjoyed it. I was just really upset with the finish. Really wanted it to be Sammy or Finn. More Sammy than Finn. But you know, listen, if it wasn't for me being invested with, Sammy being screwed, justice for Sammy, I would have been like, this was a dope match. But I still feel that I want Sammy to eventually get it back. And Finn, I just don't have no hope in him winning the big belt again.
Yeah,
So,
I was about to say this match feels like it set Finn back more than anything.
Yes.
I mean, it looked like they were about to throw him right back into the title picture, and then he wasn't even involved in the finish.
Yep.
And I do like the little bit of storytelling that they did in the middle of the match where it looked like Gunther saved KO's life because, the referee was checking on him with the neck problems and Sammy was about to hit him with the haluva kick. It's like, that's your boy. Like, this is a match. You're about to end his career. Like, he just got back and this is how you're going to do him. Like, so I was happy with that little bit of storytelling they threw in there.
One thing, I'll jump in real quick. I like the storytelling where Sammy and Kevin just looked at each other. It was like, and then they hugged
it out. Welcome back, and we got to do this. Let's go.
Yeah.
I love how Sammy looked so shocked even at first when he for a long time.
It's almost like he didn't know for real.
KO went crazy. He's going back and forth between Gunther and Finn, and he turns around. Sammy ain't even moved yet.
I thought that was really, really good. Yeah, I do. I feel what you said about Finn because apparently they knew for a while they were going to put KO in this match. So I don't know why they even put Finn in the match.
Well, they got word about a month ago that he was
about a month ago. Back. So Finn was going to never win this match.
But they did a damn good job keeping that under wraps.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
And I'm really interested to see where this goes on Friday night.
Go ahead, Mike.
Not just between Sammy and KO, but according to Triple H, there's a lot of history between KO and CM Punk, like on screen and behind the scenes, that a lot of people are going to start seeing.
Well, I'm happy. So for me, I'm happy because this match, none of us got it right because none of us knew KO was coming, so it don't really matter.
Right.
So I'm happy that it's kind of to me a brand new feud between CM Punk and KO. By the time when KO came to WWE, it got called up. CM Punk was already gone, right? And then KO's been gone for the last year, so we haven't had a chance to. Hi.
What's up, Alice?
What's up, Alice?
What's up?
What's up? Have any interaction? So it's happy. It's like a brand new to me, like a fresh feud. I love KO. So happy to have him back, despite Sandy being a hater of KO over there. But he got a great moveset. Always has. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm looking forward to see they got chemistry between CM Punk and KO.
Right.
Well, I love the fact that KO's whole entire character is basically built around, he looks like he could work construction or something, but he's in the ring doing like all of his favorite wrestlers' finishing moves and shit. He's hitting people with swantons and stunners and like all the cool shit that you want to do with your kids on the trampoline or something. He's out there, doing it to actual wrestlers. But that's. He's basically the modern day Dusty Rhodes. He's the everyman. Yeah,
that is dope. What's next? Energy. Oh wait, and so we all
got that one wrong. Ain't nobody saw KO coming back.
Right.
That wasn't on anybody's bingo card. Number 2 was the United States title match: Baron Corbin versus Trick Willie.
You know what? I feel like Trick Willie, man, came out the gate really popular. I feel like they're getting lost a little bit in what he should be. Like we was debating, and is he bad? Is he good? And I'm like, bro, you can't be trick slapping people, but then the fans love him. And like, so I just still thought that he was going to still keep it. This would have been like, oh, his biggest person to face yet, and he still beat him and then overcome and then push him even more. But again, Baron is my guy, but one of my guys. But I was shocked. But maybe this is one of the things where like, Baron, listen, you was good in the past. We were gonna put you over, and then you just kind of screwed up, you know, and then we didn't put you over. But you know what? We're gonna bring you back and let you be like the big heel, you know, in that division. So
I still don't understand how he screwed up, because I mean, Corbin's one of those guys you can literally put him anywhere and have him do anything.
No. When he won Money in the Bank, he got in an argument on Twitter with an army sergeant. That's what, yeah, and then literally, and then they literally rushed to make him face John Cena. And John Cena beat him. Like he cashed.
He was the first one to lose the cash in, right?
No, well, technically, if you go all the way back, the very first person, and I'm trying to think who screwed him. I think it was CM Punk. Mr. Kennedy was the first person to have a Money in the Bank, and then
I think Edge won the briefcase off of him.
Yeah, who was it?
I think it was Edge that won the briefcase.
Yes, it was Edge. Yes, it was Edge. But the first person to lose a cash in, I don't think it was Corbin. I know Otis lost his cash in also.
That'd be something to look up. Hold on.
Yeah, definitely something to look up. I don't think it was Baron though. Let's see what the internet says.
Person to the women are still batting 100 on that one. I don't think there's been a female to lose. Let
me put Gemini to the test. Hey Gemini, which male WWE superstar was the first person to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase and lose
unsuccessfully? John Cena. He cashed in his contract on CM Punk on the 1000th episode of Monday Night Raw, but only won the match by disqualification after the Big Show interfered.
Belongs to Damien Sandow. He failed to win the World Heavyweight Championship when he cashed in against John Cena on the October 28th, 2013 episode of Raw.
There you go, my boy.
Wait, that says 2013?
Is it what it said? I think. Oh, let me read. Yeah, 2013.
Because I'm reading that John Cena in 2012, on July 23rd, 2012, on the 1000th episode of Raw, Cena cashed in on CM Punk, but the Big Show interfered. The match ended in a disqualification, so the title did not change hands. So it basically ruined Cena's cash in.
Yeah, I don't think it's the same as you cashing in.
He won the match, but he didn't win the belt.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, so that's not the same thing. So Damien Sandow, that's crazy. That was one of my guys too. Anyways, but so yeah, I mean, Baron Corbin won, and good stuff. Go ahead. I think energy, right?
Yeah. So like I said, I think Corbin's one of those guys you can put him anywhere, and he's going to do what you ask him to do. They sent him down to NXT. And had him in a tag team with Braun Breaker that absolutely shouldn't have worked, but it did. You know, you go back to the happy Corbin, the sad Corbin, all of that stuff that they were like. He was getting into like every role that you could possibly have him do, and he's just dependable, and he brings the experience to the division I think that they need, because that division is kind of stacked, but there's way too many baby faces. There's nobody like Trick Williams is playing heel, but but WWE I think made the same mistake with Trick that they did with Tiffany Stratton. Just because the crowd's cheering for him doesn't mean you can make him a baby face and make it make sense. You know, I still think Tiffany Stratton should be a heel. I still think Trick Williams should be an outright heel.
Gotcha.
But I mean, I think Baron Corbin coming into the division, he's going to be able to defend that belt against people like Carmelo and Ilya Dragunov. And,
you know what Williams. I want though? I do want him to be the heel that beat people straight up too.
Yeah, me too.
No cheating. Yeah.
I think he's gonna. I think he's gonna bring that too.
Yeah.
He's gonna
And
bring that ruthless.
one last thing to what you said was there was an interview with Big Show. They asked Big Show what was the worst thing he did, and he said the worst thing I did was just saying yes to everything. He said, one minute I was a good guy, next minute I was a bad guy. If somebody got injured, they needed me to all of a sudden be good when I was bad. He said that's the worst thing he did for his career. So hopefully Baron cuts that out.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, I don't think the match itself was that good. I mean, I'm okay with Baron winning. I know you were saying they didn't like it, but I'm okay with Baron actually winning. I don't think the match itself was that good. I think there's
I kind of trailed off during it too.
Yeah, Trick doesn't have a handful of great matches to me. I know he's all aura, he's all entrance, he's a lot of that, but the matches are like blah. I haven't seen anything special, and he didn't do anything special in the matches at all. Where I'm like, you see what Trick did? I have yet to see that yet.
I agree.
The only memorable part of the match I can think of is when Yachty broke the trick stick on Corbin's back, but he was late on it because Corbin was leaning against the rope, like waiting for it.
Oh yeah, we were watching that like, bro, that spot was. They had to have the ref pay attention, Trick pay attention. Remember, Mike? We was Corbin like paused for a little bit, like he was waiting to see Trick pay attention, and then Yachty and the ref act like he didn't see it.
And the camera didn't even see the stick break. Like the only reason we know it broke is because Corey Graves said something on commentary.
Yeah, that was weird.
So
no, Wade Barrett said something.
So for me, like again, I'm not saying I don't like Trick, but I think it is a good place to take the belt off of him right now. Corbin is going to be a real heel. Like there's no question about that for him, which I like about that. Maybe he might help Trick become a baby face because he is a real heel. I can see that happening,
right?
Possibly, but I mean, I know they'll probably put Trick in the Money in the Bank, but I'm not ready for Trick to get the big belt yet. I need to see more from him overall. And I can see Corbin having some good matches, but yeah, I'm ready to see an actual where I'm like, yo, beyond the entrance, beyond the music, I'm like, yo, that Trick match was great. I've yet to see that yet.
I agree. Yeah, Trick has never did anything to impress me. I do love the Trick slap because that's hilarious. Like you just slapped a grown man. Like back in the days, like I'll pimp slap you. Like, but and one thing got to shout out, bro. That deep six.
I love deep six.
That was beautiful.
That's what I'm saying. Even Corbin come back, his move, the deep six is always fire. You know what I mean? Like all his stuff, whatever, like that. So it's like
Corbin's signatures were pulled off very beautifully in this match.
Yes. He did it outside the ring. Like damn. All right. So what's next? Energy.
Human money's on a pole.
All right.
Wait. Who won the?
Yes. The score.
Oh, okay. For match number 2. Actually, no. I'm wrong. I'm looking at the list. Everything was in line for this up to this point. I was the only one that called Baron Corbin winning that match.
Nice.
Wow.
One for me. Number 3 was actually the ladder match for the women's title, the interim women's title.
Hardest match to call for me. Like, yes, it made sense for Charlotte and Jay to cancel each other out. I should have thought of that. I don't think it was Tiffy time just yet. Last Legend won. So me and Mike thought if she won, she would win. She looked close to winning. But for me personally, gotta give Mike credit. For me personally, I'm like, bro, if bro, if Chelsea wins, who she beating? Like her first
everybody.
Who she beating on the roster? Meat Chin? Like again? Like who she beating? Now she's all story. She's all like I love it. But like realistically, she got no squad, no secret Hervis. Okay, she do got Tiffy time, but like, bro, how is she the interim champ?
I got a feeling that her first defense is going to be against Nia Jax.
And what's going to happen?
Some shenanigans. Chelsea's going to accidentally her way to another win.
Like, listen, I love it.
Shout out to Huntress for that one. For the Chelsea accidentally her way into it.
Listen, I'll love it if they make some storyline where Chelsea just running through people, but like mistake or something. Maybe like Nia goes to smash her and hit the ref, and the ref disqualify her. And then her next match be against, I don't know, Lash Legend, and something happened and they get disqualified. It'd just be like she just rack up a bunch of wins, but it'd be like disqualifications or like somebody get counted out, or that would be hilarious. But her actually beating somebody, like, who was it? This was Michin when she hit her with the Unprettier and jumped with it, and it looked really cool. Yeah. Other than that, come on, bro. What we doing here? But
he's actually a really good wrestler, though.
I keep telling him that. Like, you know.
Yeah. Dude, if you haven't watched it yet, Cowboy, you need to go and watch the match that Chelsea Green had with
Was it in WWE?
No, but you still need to watch this match. I don't give a damn if you're just a hardcore WWE fan. I don't care. You need to watch Chelsea Green versus Penta.
Hear me out. If all of a sudden Chelsea Green is a great wrestler, it's going to be the same thing as all of a sudden they try to make Maxine a great wrestler. Everybody's like, so now you spend time with
at the same time.
You spent time with Natty, and now you a beast. Get the hell out of here. That didn't work. So
a great wrestler can lean into the comedy. That's what you don't understand. Like Chelsea.
No, I get it. It's just that her story,
but in the ring, she can go.
Listen, her character has not been what you're talking about. So it's just be weird that she wins the belt. And no, bro, you have to make it make sense. You can't just all of a sudden be a great wrestler.
Supposed to make sense. That's the thing.
All right, man.
that's what you're not getting here. Chelsea Green is not supposed to make sense.
Talk about the match. Did you like the match? We're talking about the match.
I think the match was cool. I don't think it was the best ladder match I've ever seen. It wasn't the worst. It probably was. It was a decent. Nobody really looked like they ever got hurt, which is messed up to say that. But in ladder matches, it's usually something like, "Oh my god!" I've never seen any of that. I think they all did a good job. I think it was a decent match. It wasn't. It was probably one of my least favorite ladder matches, but I think it was cool.
It was what it needed to be.
Okay. I thought it was. I'm with Anthony. I thought but I thought the people in the match made it that way. Like I said, you had a bunch of strong people, Lash and Gene, and they're not fun for ladder matches.
Good showing for Lash too.
I mean, yeah, but I wasn't impressed because it's just like she's big and strong. But I need some high flyers in a ladder match. Put it like that.
Yeah,
somebody will take some chances. I think it was a good device for Chelsea to win. I was happy with Chelsea's win. I like Chelsea. I got a feeling too. They might swerve everybody and have her beat Rhea and be the real champion too. Anthony's gonna be so mad. But
listen, I love wrestling, and wrestling is comedy, is whatever. If they do it right, like if they make Rhea come out, Rhea got in shape, she looked like a beast, and like I'm telling you, they can make Chelsea go on a run. If I was writing it, I would make Chelsea just be beating mad people, but it'd be, again, now you're going to smash her, hit the ref. The ref like, nah. And Chelsea like just a bunch of matches where she's winning from countouts, where not her purposely, like it's just like a mistake. Like she dipped and like somebody closed like just a bunch of like, somebody run to hit her.
I remember like JBL. I remember JBL always wins some kind of way.
I got a feeling that's what they're going to do. They're going to have a couple of months where Chelsea Green is, like I said, accidentally her way into a bunch of wins. But I think when Rhea's getting ready to come back, that's when they're finally going to have her lose the belt. And as soon as she loses it to whoever she's going to lose it to, Rhea's music's going to hit, and you're going to get that face-off between her and Jade, or her and Charlotte, or her and whoever. Rhea
already looks good, by the way. You had to see her. She looks great.
Yeah,
she looks good.
Wait, hold on, Mike. Who'd you said used to win by mistake?
Not by mistake, but...
JBL. Remember when he got powerbombed through the ring and he ended up escaping the cage and winning that way?
Yeah, like they always had different ways.
He crawled out from under the ring, and they called it an escape.
Okay.
Yeah. There was all kinds of
stuff like that. Do a bunch of stuff like that. It's almost like her reverse the "you gonna be cursed," but like it's like people just be preparing. I have people in the back like preparing for Chelsea Green.
Wasn't the one match where like Bobby Lashley like pushed him through the cage, but I made JBL land first? Because Bobby or something like that.
JBL was like the anti-Eddie Guerrero.
That was somebody Bobby Lashley face where like he.
I think that was Bobby Lashley and Umaga, right?
No,
was it? No.
Yeah, remember Bobby Lashley and Umaga fought for the hair versus hair with Vince and and Donald
I
Trump.
I know. But I'm on a cage match or whatever.
Yeah,
Or like,
I remember him like running and them smashing through the cage. I don't know if that was.
I remember the Big Show threw Austin through the cage, and
Yeah, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, somebody won like. Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It'll be so you know how like people are afraid of Danhausen because of the curse. Imagine that tough, strong people, and they getting like imagine Jade is gonna go against Chelsea, and the baddies are like, listen, make sure you pay attention to everything that can happen. It just means the mystique of like whenever you go against Chelsea Green, you might slip or something. Somebody hit their head, be knocked out, she pin them and win. Just bro, if they do that, that would be amazing.
Like, make her like the anti Eddie Guerrero. Like Eddie would always cheat to win, but Chelsea is just gonna have like divine intervention.
Right, yes, like that's what I'm saying.
She's the Final Destination champion.
I agree.
Yes. Yeah. Bro, that will be hilarious because she's not the real champion.
I'd be here for it. You could get away with it. You could totally get away with this shit with Chelsea.
Yeah. All right.
So what happened? Who'd you have? I had Chelsea.
You had Chelsea, but then you said if Lash Legend wins on Friday, then
I text. What happened, Anthony?
You switched it to Lash. Yeah.
No, I mean, listen.
On Friday night, I said, I know Lash won,
but you didn't say it during the show.
Yeah.
But I mean, I personally think
neither one of y'all told me either. So I mean,
but I feel like I feel like you should get it because you did say Chelsea, but you also did kind of switch. I mean, you did switch. I don't know. I feel like you did switch your pick though.
I didn't switch. I said if Lash.
Now you know what? And I'm thinking about it. I feel like you did switch your pick because you did say if Lash won, then you would pick her, and I said it too. So if Charlotte would have won, I would have had to been like,
yep.
Before the match, I texted you and said,
I did say that if Julia won, that she would get it, but Julia didn't win, so my original.
Even when Lash won on Friday, I was like, you know what, she's not gonna win a belt. And I said it because they put her in a squash match because it's only a 3-minute match. I said they're not gonna have her win the belt.
Oh yeah, she did.
I mean, you did text me that, but I'm saying that's past.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, you know.
I'm saying,
I really wish that match would have went longer. Them two deserved a 15.
Yo, I was so mad about that for both of them. Like that was ridiculous. Like I can't believe they did that to Julia for sure. But even Lash, like, come on. Anyway,
I say this Lash.
I kind of attribute that to them still getting used to going back from 2.5 hour, 3 hour show to back down to 2 hours.
I don't remember the last time. I don't remember Lash losing on a 1-on-1. She's a beast, bro. She packed some people up.
Yeah,
Lash got a lot of 1-on-1s under her belt. I don't think
they definitely building her up. At some point. You know
what the problem is? She disappeared for a bit when her and Nia teamed up and they lost the tag belts. They was gone for a while. I feel like that slowed their momentum down, or her momentum. Nia's Nia. You know what I mean?
And he's right because it's 2 hours now. It's not much time on the show. It's so many people to get on there. It's like.
But thank God it's 2 hours because I prefer the 2 hours.
Me too.
Yeah, so
I think Raw has it right with the 2.5 hours. It's a nice little like.
Bro, sometimes Raw sometimes I'd be like, bro, I don't even think that was 2 hours. Raw would be like,
yeah, it does.
Yeah,
rolling through.
Yeah, you'd be like, it's over. But all right. So who's next?
That next is Human Money's on a Pole.
Oh yeah, Human Money's on a Pole. So I don't really have much to say. I mean, this was what it was. It's shenanigans. I mean, this match is what it should have been, and he definitely should have won because he's still undefeated. But his character is fun. It's like, dude, I don't need him to lose. You know what I mean? As long as he ain't beating no big people. So yeah. I mean,
see, I mentioned it last night on the stream too. A lot of people didn't realize that one of the Minniehausens was the comedian Brad Williams.
Yeah.
So I thought that was really cool. He went on a podcast a couple of months ago, and he was like, "Dude, I'm getting on every wrestling podcast I can. I'm lobbying Danhausen. I want to be a Minniehausen." And Danhausen got wind of it, and they made Brad Williams a Minniehausen. So that was really and Torito, man, Torito was he was tearing JD up. That was entertaining. I loved seeing the Mexican minis in there.
Yeah.
I honestly barely paid attention to this match because I knew it was going to be shenanigans and whatnot.
Oh yeah. It was good.
I'm hoping that Dom and those guys are done with him, honestly, because Dom is too good to not, have something to move on. It reminded me kind of a little bit of a couple years ago with the whole Sami Zayn Johnny Knoxville match at WrestleMania a few years ago, whatever like that. Kind of remind me of that. It's comedy shenanigans, so we all had it right.
Yeah. Let me ask you this: you guys think they totally are done? Like when he made the basketball player come out of the thing, bust out, and he walked out. You think they're totally gonna just skip that whole the big person under the sheet? They haven't mentioned it at all in a while. And also, the rumor was Baron Corbin. The rumor was Big Cass, where they both came out and they got nothing to do with him. So you guys think they're done with that?
I don't think so. I think they're kind of storing that in the back pocket. No, it's got to come into play at some point.
I think they're done. I think it got to be relevant, and I feel like once they had the last thing they did with it was he was starting to like drain the power of the whole like arena, and then once they made
the Judgment Day's been interfering with the experiment, so
yeah. Well, but he kind of like did it right when he made the basketball dude come out. He went and then he came out, and I was like, all right, is that supposed to be the big guy? Because I don't know. So.
Yeah,
I hope he gets back to his experiments because you can do some fun things with Danhausen. I hope they just use him in moderation though.
Yeah, I just feel like if you make some big dude, then like if he's gonna be like what he walks out with him, he wrestles, and then Danhausen's like his valet. I feel like if you really want to do it, what they should have did is imagine if it was Big Cass and you thinking he's gonna be help Danhausen, he come out and choke slam the hell out Danhausen, and now he's on the show and he go rogue. That would have made sense, but then again, it'd be like, all right, well, if people always look back at the way you came out was through Danhausen little silliness.
Yeah, I can't be the only one that thought the what segment was it on? Was on SmackDown where the dude jumped up with the mug root beer and he had the fucking the pit bull hell. I can't be the only one that thought that might have been Kaz. He was about to rip the hood off and then fuck up old boy.
Nah, he was too skinny. So.
It's Kaz is pretty lanky himself. But yeah,
Kaz is in shape, bro. You saw that, like, bro.
And another thing too, whoever's in charge of pyro is a fucking mastermind. Because when Danhausen was like driving his little truck through the arch and the little spurt of sprinklers, dude, or the spurt of sparklers or whatever, it was barely even noticeable. That shit was hilarious to me. I mean, the pyro guys get a nod to me on that one.
Yeah, I agree. All right, so we're at the Intercontinental Championship match, and Chad versus wait. Everybody said human. Everybody said
everybody said Danhausen.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I mean, listen, we knew this match was going to be great. We knew they was going to go in, and we also knew Chad was winning. But being in Minnesota, like it's just a given. It was definitely his time. I almost thought Penta was going to attack him or something, but they did the cool gentleman thing. All right, cool. But I think I don't have much to say about this besides everything was what it should have been. I mean, I think they had a great match. Now, I know before you said you thought it was going to be the best match on the card.
Yeah, I was really hoping it would be. It had the potential to be, it had the potential to be match of the weekend, but yeah, to me it underdelivered. But I think that's because in my own head I was kind of hyping it up, because I remember their first match. Their first match was freaking amazing. But no, this one was. Let's play it safe. Let's give the people what they need to see. Give Chad his flowers in his hometown, which he fucking deserves. If anybody deserves a win for a title, it's definitely Chad Gable. They've had him so close so many times, and to see him not get it this time would have been just soul crushing. But no, great solid match. Crowd was into it. Chad's family coming into the ring, Penta showing respect, and them two teaming up the next night against JD and Dom. Penta hitting JD with that brutal destroyer on the outside. It was they're doing some good things right now with Chad Gable, and I'm hoping that it's onward and upward from here.
Yeah, I think it was a solid match. It was good and nice to have a match where there was zero shenanigans,
Mm-hmm.
no interference, no weapons, just a straight up wrestling match. Most of the
Mm-hmm.
cards you don't get that, so that's what this was for, and it was in a clean victory. So shout out for Chad for getting that. I do now his little clap thing. I don't know if he getting that over or not like that. Like that's a little.
He got to stay consistent. That's the problem. Like the first time he did it, the fans was into it, and he stopped short, and he just don't do it. And then he did all slow. Remember, I was like, "Come on, bro! Like you got Sandy's like, what are you talking about?" I was like, "Come on." I was doing the first time, right? But if you're doing this, like, nah, like that's not gonna work. We don't go like this.
Right.
Like, what are we doing here?
I agree,
oh,
but
go ahead.
Go ahead. And I thought that yeah, it was good, but we'll see what Chad goes from. I think it's to give him a nice little title run or whatever too. Let it be a little while, and I'm happy for him. So.
Well, you brought something up too with as far as no shenanigans, no run-ins. Oddly enough, there were only 3 matches on both nights that happened with. The first one was Gunther and Nick Aldis. Like there was nobody that did a run-in or anything. Like nobody got involved, and I don't think Gunther even did any like low blows or anything shady like that. He just beat him straight up. Gable and Penta. That was a great, solid 1v1 contest, and of course the last match between Seth and Roman, that one didn't have any.
Well, I mean, no, but I kind of mean no nothing though. They had a weapon, they had a table. I mean, Chad and Penta was just straight wrestling or whatever.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see. But yeah, one match on both nights where that happened.
Yeah,
it was good to see.
I really wish this whole thing was different and Chad had a USA belt though.
Yeah,
oh, that would be perfect.
Yeah, but all right. So main event of the whole show, World Heavyweight Championship, Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns. I'll say this first. Mike was right. This match definitely wasn't better than CM Punk and Roman Reigns. That psychology of that match was better. The things they did was better. That match was like a mini version of the triple threat they had with Seth.
Right. Yeah.
But you just took Seth out of it and it was still that great. Yeah. This match, not so much. It wasn't a bad match, but I don't know what I wanted. I don't know. I guess I wanted it to just be better because it's them too and all the history. Now, the cool stuff, giving a nod to Dean Ambrose, was dope when he did the rebound attack clothesline, when he did the dirty D,
the wacky line, yeah,
aka the Future Shock DDT. But I thought it was good. I'm trying to think out of that match, Brock match, or CM Punk. Nah, you know what? That was the better match. Yeah, I would have rather. Yeah, I'm trying to think out of all those matches, which match should have ended the night. But I feel like Roman being Roman and Seth and him coming in together, it just made sense for this kind of match. But it just didn't. It wasn't as great as I thought it was going to be. Especially them knowing each other for so long. But so Mike was right on that for whatever reason why he jinxed the match. But it was good though. I do love the whole. I do love at the end them doing the fist touch to the end. I feel like let this be it. Seth been hating Roman for like way too long. It's like, bro, like can you get Roman's name out your mouth? Like, like let it go.
It almost felt like Bret the Hitman Hart and Shawn Michaels.
Yep. Well, no, now it's Bret and Goldberg because every chance Bret gets, he's saying something about Goldberg. But
Goldberg.
I think it was good for them to like, and it also be where quote unquote Roman's kind of a face, I guess, right now. So I think it was good timing on that too. And I hope what we get out of it is a tag match with them on teams. I think they need to be tag champions, but that would be cool. Is if they end up teaming up for whatever reason, having a match against somebody. But yeah, it was good, and I think it made sense that Roman won. Like nothing at all to me. Seth didn't need it. Like it just no. Like let Roman get his little thing where he finally beat Seth, and if it's all said and done, he did it all. So.
Storytelling purposes, psychology purposes, nostalgia purposes, this match kind of hit all of the beats. It did, Roman did finally get his win. It's wild with the bloodline right now because the entire group is getting cheered, even though Roman's the only one acting like a baby face. The rest of the group's acting heelish.
Yeah.
It's I don't know where they're going with this. I don't know what's going on.
I agree.
Are they going to try to overthrow Roman? Are they going to finally succeed? Is there going to be a new tribal chief? Is it going to be Jay? Is it going to be Jimmy? Is it going to be
Well, it's not gonna be Jacob.
Jacob? Is it like what the hell's going to happen? Is Solo going to come in and be like, "Yo, I finally beat him, and yeah, you got to listen to me now"? Like, there's 100 different ways they could go with it. But
I think Sammy need to be the tribal chief.
Sammy being the tribal chief would be freaking great. I love it. What the hell do you think Rey Mysterio's offer to Roman is?
Oh, it's to I want to spoil it, but it's just so they're gonna have a tournament, and the winner gets a match against him at
Triple
A Mania. Yeah.
Oh, that ought to be good.
And they're saying you're probably going to want to be in Grande Americano or whatever like that. But we'll see.
Huh. Oh, he's going to get destroyed. But
wait, does this happen on Raw?
Yeah, no. right after the main event of Raw this week, Roman went out and acknowledged Jacob, and when he went backstage, Rey Mysterio was like, "Hey, I'm the GM of AAA, right?" And Roman's like, "I do now." He was like, "I want to talk to you about an offer." Roman was like, "All right."
Wait, that happened on Raw?
That happened on Raw. That closed out Raw.
Oh, wow. Damn. Yeah, I must definitely fell asleep.
So they basically want him to just have an appearance on AAA or whatever, basically. So it's going to be him in a match, probably versus Grande or whoever else. I don't know who all down there, but you know.
I mean, Dom's the top champion.
Yeah,
but he's got a match coming up against El Grande.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
This match, I'm with you. Like I said, it wasn't as good as that match for some reason. I don't even know why. It's weird, but I don't know if the spots were different or whatever. But it wasn't that, or maybe because we saw those spots so many times. Kind of like what Energy said, with Roman and Seth. The spear pedigree, all different things, and it was a lot of the power bomb, the other stuff, and it was a lot of like a finisher fest towards the end.
I just had a feeling. What are they going to show us that they haven't already?
That's true.
Yeah, it was a lot of that. I know most of it was about the people who loved it are the longtime fans, especially of the Shia with the storytelling and the different callback. But if you started watching WWE 6 years ago, you're like, who the hell are they talking about? You know what I'm saying? So the storytelling don't hit for you if you are a new fan. If you know
this feud, I mean, this being basically the close of their feud is really the closest thing WWE has ever had to what ECW had between Tommy Dreamer and Raven. For anybody that doesn't know on that one, Raven always had Tommy Dreamer's number. I'm talking for like 10 years in that company. Dreamer never got a win, and when Raven was about to leave the company, Tommy didn't want to beat him, but Heyman was like, "No, it's time. You need to get your win. Like the fans need to see Tommy finally overcome that mountain that is Raven. Like he needs to get that win on the one person he's never been able to get out of his head." So
it's funny you say that because I heard certain people like the way this match played out was almost like they're retiring, but they're not. Seth and Roman are talking about, so it's kind of like weird. But to answer you, to the other point though, Roman clearly, he's got this AAA thing now. Clearly, LA Knight's come after him, so he has his path set. But I am with you on the whole bloodline part because I'm like, what are they doing with the actual bloodline? And him, it's like, okay, he don't want help anymore. He's never with them anymore, whatever like that. Like when it comes to the ring, anyway. So it's like I don't know. This new bloodline type of thing is very, very weird.
A couple of things too. I'll bring up two things. One, what is going to happen to Paul Heyman?
I was about to ask the same thing between him and Braun Breaker.
Yeah, he stopped being with the Vision.
Yeah,
and it was focusing on Brock, and Brock's gone. I know there's rumors that he might retire. And then
feeling some kind of way about
don't let me forget we gotta bring up CM Punk because the whole world. Well, I'll say it right now, real quick. We're kind of done, so I just want to bring this up. So during the night, I paused in the beginning. Remember, Mike was like, "Hold up, is something on CM Punk's trunks?" And we were like, "Yeah." You and Sandy both was like, "What are you talking about?" I rewinded it, and then we weren't paying attention. We rewinded like 5 times, and then we had issues with the thing, whatever. And I was like, Sandy was like, "Nah," and then she's like, "No, I think you might be right." I was like, "Is that a shadow?" And like, or standing like Shadow, and then now you see on the internet people thinking CM Punk crapped himself. But we was
Again.
like, I think you were like, no, it looked like he had black shorts underneath it, so why would that show? But then I see the internet that's what they're assuming. So it's funny I peeped that in the beginning.
I mean, he does have a history of shitting himself in the ring.
Yeah, no, I seen they said he did it one time before, but
yeah, I don't know. But he did have black, but it's weird because he did have black shirts underneath or whatever like that. So
yeah.
But
anyway,
yeah.
Paul Heyman. What do you guys think was going to happen to Paul Heyman?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if him and Oba are going to do anything together. I don't know if he's going to bring somebody out against the Vision, because the way him and Braun Breaker interacted the other day, it had me going, ooh, there's something brewing here. And that look on Heyman's face is like, okay, I got something for you, motherfucker.
I don't know. I'm with him. Like, I don't think he's going back to Roman at all.
No.
I don't know what happens to him unless he does stay with Breaker, but I'm not quite sure. And with Seth, I don't know where Seth goes from here. Honestly, I mean, clearly SmackDown is stacked with tons of people now, so he ain't going there. Clearly, he's done with this World Championship.
Right, he's done with Division.
He's done with the right. So I don't know who. Maybe that's why he wasn't there. I don't think they have nothing for Seth. Honestly, right now.
Yo, what did they do? They make Becky and Seth tag team. Like, hey, I'm back. You go in there.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go away.
Like
I'll come
one
in
of us
there.
is wrestling, the other one can go home and take care of the kid. You know?
Right.
I don't think they have nothing for Seth though. To be honestly, like it's interesting. Like people were mad. Like sometimes they're mad. People are like gone for a while. Sometimes they're like, I don't have nothing for you. So it makes.
Did they jump him over to SmackDown and throw him in that mix?
It's too many. They already have enough people. They don't need Seth.
Yeah. There
they
is
just brought,
many, but
they just brought KO back 2 days ago. So it's like,
what's crazy? When you think of, I was a big fan of the drafts. I always loved watching the drafts. I don't think Seth has ever been on SmackDown. That's crazy.
Yeah. And then Drew's to come back at some point. So it's like, I don't know. What do you kind of do with Seth? So it's I think he takes a little hiatus. Speaking of Becky,
I think Drew might end up coming back on Raw.
I know it's not about Raw, but her promo was great last time. I'm happy that she's back. Or whatever.
You know what Sandy told me? Sandy told me that they actually cut out the part now. If you try to watch it on Netflix,
they did. They did.
Okay, they did. Okay.
Yeah,
they cut out the what?
Netflix. Like, it's crazy. Everybody thought them going to Netflix mean they do more, whatever. But Netflix, like, no, we want you still being PG. So they're cutting out. They keep.
Yeah.
What did they cut out?
When she said you're not even the best person to sleep with Dom Mysterio, or something like that.
Oh yeah. No, that was a good line.
They cut that out on Netflix or whatever later on or whatever. But she was right. Like, she put over the Intercontinental title so good.
Mm-hmm.
Like she said. So
she did.
To go after
She made me like Lyra Valkyria.
Yes.
Lyra was so bland. I was like, she got something to her wrestling. She don't talk. She pulled the best parts out of Lyra. Like, and made her a star.
Yes.
Like, that was amazing. Like, before that feud, it was like, okay.
Lyra, and she just it's crazy because she just switched the face and it's like smooth as hell. It's so easy for Becky to go back and forth. Like, she was just beating up Lyra and Maxine and AJ.
And it's not just me saying it.
Right. She's so easy to do it. Like, I love Becky for that. So.
Wow.
But what's the tally for this night?
For night 2, McNasty only got 2 right. And how the turntables turn on this one. Cowboy and Mike only had 3 on the night, and your boy had 5.
Your boy.
and the only reason I got 1 wrong is because none of us saw KO coming back.
Damn, you cleaned up. Okay.
Yeah, nice. Good job.
So the tally for the entire weekend with 6 points, we have McNasty. 6 out of 12 ain't bad. You're batting 50%. But half isn't good enough. Cowboy, you had 7 right. 4 on the first night, 3 on the second, and me and Mike had 8 each. The first night, Mike had 5 and I had 3. The second night, I had 5 and he had 3. So.
Damn, Mike, you only had 3 right.
We literally split.
That's not
the only matches y'all 2 got right on the second night was the ones y'all copied and went with me on.
So
really, really, y'all didn't want to give me Chelsea. I could have had 4, but let it go.
You could have, but
So-
like I said, I got to go with what I have here, and you clearly said if Lash wins, I think she's going to win it. Yeah, I agree.
So wait.
You know.
Which ones you got wrong? I know you got the Chelsea one. Well, you got it right, but wrong. So what you got the Baron Corbin one wrong too, right?
Yeah, and the first match.
Oh yeah, well that's not even fair, but yeah.
He voted, or he thought Trick was going to beat Corbin, and he thought Lash was going to win the.
I'm surprised you said Corbin, bro. I got to give you props for that one, though. Nobody had Corbin winning that match.
Oh yeah, he's got too much experience, and he can do too much good for that division. It's a smart move to put the belt on him.
Hey, he's one of my guys. He's one of my fave 5. So I mean, I'm cool with that. But
people like Trick, but I don't think people care about the United States title while it's on Trick. You know, I think having somebody else have the belt for a little bit would bring a little bit more prestige to it.
I just would love to have a heel, like a legit heel. So we were just talking about like last night, like who's really a legit heel, like you know. Like me and Mike was even talking about that. Like
other than Gunther.
Yeah, other than Gunther, like
Gunther's going to get heat everywhere he goes.
Yeah.
Well, was a good time, good weekend, guys.
Yeah. Definitely. Well, I'm gonna work on that video at some point, Mike. It shouldn't be that hard to do. It should be simple editing, but a lot of good spots, a lot of good moments. You know, man, it was great seeing you. What's crazy thing is, when I was driving back from Louisiana, I realized like, oh wait, that's the shopping center I went with energy to. So I literally, and it was Gulfport. I literally drove down and passed where like probably 20 minutes from where energy live at or close.
And the funny thing is, I was actually at that Walmart maybe 2 hours before that, cashing my check.
Yeah, that's crazy. So but I just I just wanted to go home at that point. But so I could have almost seen you and energy that close apart. But I seen energy literally last month, like less than a month ago. So it's kind of cool when you think about it, you know? That seems so recently. So but guys, this was cool. Definitely we gotta do this for a Survivor Series in a few months, right?
I'll do it.
So, for the big 4. Yeah.
All right.
You know, Elimination Chamber is getting big enough to where we might want to do it too.
I agree. It should. We should. That's a good prediction. Why not?
Well, the next big one's going to be what, Survivor Series?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Right.
So what do you think they're going to do with War Games? Do you think it's going to be Bloodline against another team, or I mean, it kind of has.
I feel like, man, we got so much time to get to that. And
who's winning Money in the Bank?
If they did do Bloodline versus them, maybe Bloodline would lose, and then everybody turn on Roman. Would be kind of cool.
I think this year is the year they kind of have to put the Money in the Bank on LA Knight and just have him taunting Roman throughout. Like just have him like a freaking gnat on his ass like the whole time. Like, yeah, I can do this anytime I want.
I think Roman's going to fight LA Knight in a match or at Money in the Bank 1-on-1. Actually, he's not going to be in the Money, but he's going to be fighting Roman. He's going to lose though, but I think he's going to fight Roman for.
They're gonna do to him what they did to him on SmackDown.
Pretty much, because he ain't beating Roman right now. But I think he's going to get the actual match though at Money in the Bank. So.
Yeah. I think this is cool. I think because Roman was such a hot ticket item with the Bloodline and he had help, I think his mystique is still so high that they equally don't want to make somebody beat him straight up. And, you know, it's like Cody when Cody had the belt. It's like he's the golden boy. Who's going to beat him straight up? So it's almost like Roman is in that position now.
It's almost like the only person that can legitimately do it and get away with it would be like an Obafemi.
Correct.
It would have been Seth.
Yeah.
And that didn't happen. So.
Yeah. I think it's the same. I told you, I think it's the same role Oba for Mania. I think they are.
Yeah, I agree. I think they are. Yeah. I think they're going to keep just swerving it. But with that being said, guys, thanks for being on. I appreciate you guys making some time out of your day to come on. This is cool. We all love wrestling, so it's great to talk to you guys, and especially each person's background with wrestling and passion for wrestling. So it makes a really cool, dichotomy of us getting together. But with that being said, I'm going to end the show.
All right.
And, what I got coming on next. Oh, what'd you say, Energy?
I said I'm going to jump back on Mistfall.
Oh, nice. I gotta get back on there too. I started actually playing my I went to my mercenary today.
Nice.
So I was playing my mercenary for a little bit. So
if you want to link up, let me know.
Huh?
If you want to link up, let me know.
Yeah, I'll let you. I gotta get some to eat. I'm so hungry. And yeah, when I got my guy to level 10 last night, I actually played today a little bit and actually selected that scorpion thing and I actually played a little bit with it and then I actually leveled it up. But anyways, that's a little bit of Mistfall Hunter. Guys, speaking of that, let me just go into it. Every Tuesday after we wrestle. Every Tuesday after the Keeping It Real with the Cowboy podcast, I'm going to start streaming Mistfall Hunter, just seeing who want to play, get people together, talk about it, get our knowledge up on it, learn it a little more. I do like it a lot, and so I'll be doing that. But also Wednesdays is We Wrestle Wednesday. You see me and Energy and a couple of guys as we play the WWE 2K games, and we have a wrestling league, stats and everything. All of that is legit. And it's funny, I was explaining it to Mike, and he was like, "Oh wow, I didn't realize we was that deep into it with the stats."
Oh, yeah.
Pretty cool. And Energy was actually wanting to come up with the stats and decide like, "Hey, what if we had stats?" And I was like, "Bro, that sounds like a bit much." And he took that on for his own self, so that's kind of cool. The rules and stuff was just something I took over from when I used to do it, before online. So it just kind of like a great marriage together with what we did. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. I got a video coming out where Big Mike came to visit. That'll be coming out soon. I still got to do a review of his watch and a couple other things. And so with that being said, see you guys in the next one. And now your mama knows.
All right, peace, guys.
Man.
This video is going to be epic. Thanks for watching, everybody.
I'll make you famous. Because I'm a cowboy! Oh, man!
And now your mama knows.
Bruce, unleash the baby god dragon!